interesting statistic is almost everyone on LinkedIn belongs to at least one group. You're probably all in this group on LinkedIn. Maybe, maybe not. You can belong to as many as 50 groups. That is the upper limit, 50. You can have them show on your profile or not. You can leave one and join another. What is the main advantage to belonging to a group in LinkedIn?
More connections?
Networking, more connections, exactly. And what's really interesting is in those groups, you can see the people's names. You can't always see their last name, you know, say Mary H. But you can see the names of all of the members. Now, I'm going to show you something at the end that I think you'll find is worth about $500 of how you can find the last name of a person. For free. For free. That's good. For free. Okay. But I encourage you to belong to groups and go in there, look at the discussion before you start something. Don't go in with a sales pitch. Go in trying to help someone else. You will make that connection, and that person will then want to help you. This is a reciprocation. We all know how this works, right? I remember people that help me. And I know all of you do too.
May I ask a question,
Sure.
or does that spoil your flow?
No, I'm very flexible.
Is there a place to check or to get rid of so that you don't get those
All the updates.
notifications
Yes.
every day that there's a new discussion or that there's
Yes.
a new comment? Where's that?
In the groups, you go into the group settings. And in the group settings, it will say,
right.
do you want to even receive an email from them? You can say, no, I don't want to get anything, or just a weekly update, and no, they can't contact me. You can shut it all off and just have it sitting there on your profile. Yes?
You might not want to do that because I'm finding with a lot of the groups, they're starting to put that they have jobs available that day. So, and you want to be the first one in. So a lot of the groups, it will, when I get my email, daily email, it will say so-and-so discussions, new discussion, and 3 new jobs.
Right.
So they are listing jobs on these groups now too. So that's why the daily is good if you're job hunting.
If you're job hunting. If you're not job hunting, you know, you're one of those executive level people, less than 5% are job hunting. They are probably job hunting within their network and don't even need the LinkedIn group. They already have their own groups. They have their groups like this that they see each other every day. Which you know that these groups are better than those groups, right? Don't forget it. This is your core. Those are the extensions. All right.
Good point.
Up on here, 90% of LinkedIn users think the site is useful. So how come when I ask the question, what am I getting out of it, nobody raised their hands, oh, it's the best thing since sliced bread. They think it's potentially useful.
Yeah.
And what the key here is 100 years ago, the only people that you would meet were the people that you actually physically met. You had to walk down the street and say hello, right? Knock on the door and welcome a new neighbor. You would never know them otherwise. You didn't know the people on the other side of town. Even if that, you know, not the other side of the tracks, just the other side of town. All right? So what we want to do is we want to leverage this. And I will tell you, 61% of people on LinkedIn do not pay for LinkedIn. So you are part of the majority. Now, everybody is interested in knowing how to make their profile sync. Your profile is your billboard. What goes on a billboard? A headline. The majority of people that I see, right under their name, they say owner of XYZ company, and that's all they claim. They don't claim that they are the best resume writer in the world. They don't claim that insurance rocks. They say insurance agent at Allstate. All right, I'm on to the next one. So, my headline says, construction software consultant, speaker, social media guru, LinkedIn, Twitter, G+, and owner of Hagen Business Systems. Now, why is that important? Google looks at that headline. along with a handful of other things inside LinkedIn. If you Google construction social media Phoenix, you will find me every time. Not just in LinkedIn, on Google. Don't even go into LinkedIn. Go into Google and search. Now, if you're in LinkedIn and you're looking for a person that is a LinkedIn speaker, you'll find me in LinkedIn for sure. LinkedIn speakers, there's a couple million of us. Why? Because everybody out there like you needs help. So, I've claimed a few things in my profile. The second thing that you all probably do fairly well is your status update, right? You put something in there every week or once a month saying what you're doing, what's exciting, what's new, a new product.
Article.
An article is much better than a new product unless your new product is earth-shattering. I did a new product submission here for construction. It's an alternative to Acrobat. It costs 60% of Acrobat and runs circles around it. Cool. That was worth saying something about. Okay? Because it was for the masses. Think of this status update. This is for the masses. This is for anybody that comes and stumbles upon your site, upon your profile, as well as all of your connections. So think of this as a public one. Once a week, unless there's a special event. Probably half of my connections are in the construction industry. So if there are 2 major events, I will give both of those some notice in there to remind people.
I've never done it. I didn't know you were an idea.
The status update can also have a hyperlink to something. So if it's a hyperlink to a registration or to an event, it doesn't have to be an event inside of LinkedIn. It can be to a website. All right? It can be to that article. Articles are great for sharing. I can't stress that enough. It's like handing somebody a book. Say, I think this would help you, and I give you this book. You will not forget me. Nobody gives out books anymore.
Do you
Yes.
write your own article, or do you find someone else, like in Twitter would retweet?
Combination.
Well, it's the same thing.
Combination.
Okay,
I have 2 blogs, so I blog religiously, once a week on each. So there's some of my own content,
Okay.
and anybody that I think would amplify any of those messages or augment them. Yes.
And a graphic is always good.
A graphic is always good. So this right here, this little thing, that's your little logo thingy from the website. Picked it right up. That makes this stand out more, gives my profile color. It's more eye-appealing. People are more likely to read it. What do they read? They read the headline, then they look at the bolds. What do your headlines and bolds say about you? Are you unique? Are you interesting? Do you do something exceptionally well? If you do something exceptionally well, claim it. I didn't say expert up here. I said guru. Some people don't like guru. I did guru because I was running out of space and I needed something shorter. Okay? If I said expert, I couldn't fit something else in. I wanted G+ in there because Google+ is a hot item right now.
You think it's going to take over?
Google+ is a communications tool. And it runs circles around all of them. Pardon the pun if you know what Google Plus has in it.
Yeah.
It has something called circles. No longer are your messages just all public stream. They go to individual circles or groups of circles. So you might go to somebody on Google Plus and it looks like there's nothing going on because they haven't given anything out publicly. They're sharing with their individual circles. You know, if I said I had a circle that was Twitter, and a circle that was Facebook, and a circle that was LinkedIn, because those are the things that those different people use, and they don't use the other stuff, do I, as a LinkedIn person, want to look at a Facebook thing right now? No. Yuck. And oh, by the way, Facebook, once you create your profile, even if you say, I'm leaving,